Big picture, longer term buy signal occurred at the end of last week when we closed above the 178.67 channel top by a full 1% margin that has indicated and maintains 219.64 2 to 3 month objective. I think it's realistic based on what's played out since April. There's nothing to be but long right now. There's no real good reason on it, really about any time frame to be short. The day itself, 178.75 on the daily chart. This is an area to buy into, not only over the 3 to 5 day time frame, anticipating still this 190.40, but over the next several months into the 219.64 area. So whether your time frame is 2 to 3 months as we see here, or 3 to 5 days as we see here, the bottom line is don't be short Nvidia right now. On the way up, I've got two intraday pivot points. One is 183.30. That is this high going back a couple of weeks that we keep pushing through but not closing above. Yesterday we did it again. We pushed to 184.48 and then backed away to close below 183.30. If we push through 183.30 today, I'm not saying it's going to happen again, but it could. But 186.39 should not be ignored as an intraday objective where we can top out on an intraday basis as well. Given the longer term buy signal we remain in and what I consider to be kind of building buying pressures that can play out into September, just know that I do think the emphasis right now is bottom picking the 178 handle if given the opportunity. 3 to 5 day swing traders anticipating 190.40. 2 to 3 week, 3 to 5 week swing traders anticipating 201.67. This is a 4-month rising channel top that will, as we continue into early September, converge anyway with 219.64. So if we close above 190.40 soon, like over the next 3 to 5 days, we can within 2 to 3 weeks reach 201.67, which will be pushing into the 210s before we know it. But if we close above 190.40, you have yet another buy signal. So if you've yet to go long Nvidia, that would be your next opportunity on strength, would be a settlement above 190.40. And then we have what I would call a 2 to 3 week buy signal at 201.67. Downside, I think just closing today below 178.67 is a sell signal that should be appreciated for likely yielding over the next 3 to 5 days 172.07. 172.07 is a newly formed kind of a 3-week horizontal structure. I do think if we close today below 178.67, and that would be a settlement below the low of the high. So closing below 178.67 is a short-term down pivot to 172.07. If we close Friday, the week itself below 178.67, I do think there's a solid case to be made for 2 to 3 months bearish rotation into the upper 140s. Check us out at wickedstocks.com. You get a 5-day free trial up front. You also get weekly Apple stock, daily triple Q, daily SPY, weekly S&P 500, weekly NASDAQ 100 analysis, and 2 stock picks every week. You can see that all by going to wickedstocks.com.